Hello and welcome back to Choice Bits of Bliss. Today we're going to dive into my May collection obsession, and I'm working with Simple Stories Fresh Air this month. I had a lot of it, and then I ordered more, like a ding dong. I did. So I have given some of it away because I do not need all of it. I still have a lot of embellishments. A lot. So I wrote notes on this for this month when I was getting it ready, and one of my notes says May embellishment heavy. I've got a lot. So I used this with a class, and I have leftovers from that class. So, and I keep saying so a lot. But these are scraps. I have a lot of scraps. And this is scraps. This is a full sheet. So I have 4 full sheets before I start scraps again. Not organized at all. At all. Nary a bit. So this was used for 2 classes last year. And here I am playing with it again. It is cute. It is very, very cute. And I enjoyed playing with it, which is why I bought more. So there's another sticker sheet. 3 sticker sheets. This one's not used. Okay. Now, let's look at what full papers I have so that I know where to bring in. One of the things I like about this paper is because you're able to see the full, the colorway, what the color scheme is for this collection. And when I was pulling or playing around with pulling in extra papers, this is the paper that I used to look at that. So these 2 are full. I might need to start this video over. I can't speak English. My brain is going off into a variety of directions. So that one I don't think I have a duplicate of. I do not of that one. I don't of that one. That one I don't. This one I do. I love these colorful polka dots. I love those. Got this a diagonal buffalo check, and then a gorgeous yellow. And as you can see, I have 2 of these. Love the butterflies. In one of those classes that I took, we fussy cut some of these butterflies, and they're small. I'm just going to tell you, they're small. Not the most fun I've ever had. And we have this with the little chickens. Okay, so that's the paper that I have in full sheets. Okay. And this one, if you don't mind, I'm going to take a few minutes just to kind of straighten up my scraps, because it gets on my nerves a little bit to have all the jagged edges, because I don't know what I have, how much I have to work with. So there's that. That is an embellishment that's come out of something. Put that over here in my tray. Now, I don't know that I will need a piece this small, but I have them here to use. And if I just need a little strip or scrap, I've got it. And when I get finished playing with this collection, I will be done. I don't see me holding on to all of it. I think I have mentioned before, I'm not a huge fan of, so these are daffodils, and I like daffodils, but I'm not a huge fan of just like these single stems, and I will probably use this. But in small amounts, that will work. Let's see, these are not even this collection. So one of the classes I took last year, we combined Fresh Air with Rainbow Avenue, which is by Celeste Gonzalo. So these are some scraps that are left from that. And this is scraps of this paper, and I just hit the camera. I'm so sorry. Just knocking y'all around. And these are the clouds and polka dots. I apologize for not being organized today. I haven't been up in my room in a bit. I am going to keep this. This is from the album that we were working with, but this will be great for journaling. So I'm going to keep that in play. That I'm going to throw away. These little scrabbly bits, I'm going to keep. Just put them to the side. And this is this pattern, but in the 8x6, 6x8. Let's see. This is the one below it. We have that one ready to go. And I just used this one corner. I think that's what we fussy cut. We cut those out and fussy cut those. But we have that. This one here. So there's the scraps for that one. And then the tags. Right here. Okay. So that's everything that I have that's going to be duplicated. And now what I want to do is show you what I'm going to add in and what I'm thinking. So you know I have 4 categories in my space that I have separated out because I use them frequently. And what did I do here? Anyway, I have those 4 categories. Wood grain is one of them. And another one is gingham. Because if I want to use those product or those designs, I want to be able to get my hands on them quickly. And so that's why I have them separated out. Another one is text. And the last one is ledger in grid. So there we go. These are the papers. So I went through, and the first thing that I pulled from my wood grain is this from Craft Papers. It's called the Essential Craft Papers from Craft Consortium. And it's called Beach Hut. Now, these colors are too saturated for the majority of this collection, but there are some colors that will work, and I will pull those out and then just put this back on my shelf when I'm finished. These are beautiful, by the way. Beautiful, and I absolutely love. So this could work. It's darker or deeper, but it could work. This one is really the one I was thinking of using, because both sides of it work well. But as I started looking through them, the yellow is in between this orange and this yellow. This could work as well. So it gives me some options. So I'm really, really happy with this, and even this could probably work. I'm happy with this choice. So we have some wood grain. And then I have this wood grain from Ellen Viv, I believe. No, it's Reminisce. And it is not exact, but I can cut certain places to make it work, if I wanted to go to that one. I have this one from Cartabella. And this is not white. Like, this background is very white. That brings in the cream. The more, yeah, not cream's not right, the right word. Ecru, maybe. Anyway, we have some more orange. We have gingham and yellow gingham from Echo Park. This one is from Pebbles Basics. So we have those. This is a paper that I call a lot of bang for your buck. So I have a few of these pulled out and put to the side. Not a ton of them. Not enough that I would say I have another category. Will it get to that point? Maybe. But anyway, there are some colors in here that I can use. Now I brought in some text. This is from Garden Harvest Jelly Bean Soup. And this one is from Hip Kit Club, I Heart You. So actually both sides could work. But I love those splotches. And I didn't have to do that. This is part of my text as well. It's JBS Mercantile. It's from 2014. And I can tell you I did not buy that in 2014 because I was not scrapbooking then. So I bought that at a much later date. I think when Emily's Papery was going out of business. And then I brought in some ledger. Now this is very faint pink and it's not the same color. And this side doesn't work real well. It could possibly go with the orange, but not great with that. And then we have this ledger. So this is what I've added in to kind of bolster my kit a little bit and to give me options so that it's not so super cutesy and springy. I wanted to kind of adultify this collection a little bit. Adultify is not a word, but you know what I mean? I just didn't, I love this collection. I think it is super cute, but I don't want to lean into that super cutesy vibe. I want it to be a little more adult. I mean, I want it to be a little more grown up. I don't know. I am not explaining this very well, but I hope you get what I mean. Anyway, I have rambled on and misspoken enough, and we're going to call it quits. So come back and we'll chat again soon. Bye-bye.